It was at the beginning of the school year, my freshman year, just when it was starting to get cold out, and I was hanging out in dorms with my friends, and they were all just sitting there. And so I was like, I don't really want to sit here, so I might as well just go rollerblade and like de-stress, because school's stressful. But so I got on my large red baggy hoodie and sweatpants. I had the hood up. I grabbed my rollerblades and I went outside. I lived in Reds Hall B at the time, and I sat down on the cement on the ground, and I just started putting on my rollerblades. And it was like a weekend, I think, around like 10 p.m. And so there's some people milling around doing whatever kids do on weekends. And there was these guys sitting over on the bench near the sundial. There was four of them, and I don't know what they were doing, but they were just sitting there. And then I hear one of them go, hey, do you want a penis in your vagina? And I was really confused at first. I was like, what? And I look over, and they were looking at me, and I mean, no, I don't. And the other guys started to giggle. No one really said anything, but they were laughing and continued to laugh. I was trying really hard to ignore it and just get my rollerblades on. And I remember hearing one of them ask if I was actually a girl, and the other guys confirmed I was. And they just continued to sit on the bench and ask me the same question, do you want a penis in your vagina? And I don't want to hear that. So when I finally got my rollerblades on, I got up and I just kind of casually got away from that. I didn't want to just like quickly get away like I was running. I was just trying to be casual, like I wasn't afraid. And so I was heading down the quarter mile, and I decided to look back, and I see four guys walking down the quarter mile, but one of them was running towards me. And that scared the life out of me. So I started rollerblading faster and down the quarter mile past the SAU, and I got to the Sentinel statue, and I hid behind it, and I just was like shaking, and I was like trying to hold back tears because that's scary. And I heard somebody, or them, I don't know who it was, but I heard somebody finally go past, and I peeked out, and I wanted to continue rollerblading, but I literally couldn't. I was just so freaked out. So I headed back to dorms and headed back inside and went to my friend's room, and I was sitting there, and they noticed something was off, so they asked me what was wrong, and I just like broke down crying. I was just so freaked out, and because I never saw their faces or got their names, I couldn't report them or anything, so it just ended there. There was nothing I could do, basically.